Assalamu alaikum dear students, hope you'll be fine and taking good care of yourselves. So today we are going to do the review exercise with part E and part F, and these are the last two parts of your review exercise. So let's get started with exercise E. So dear students, in exercise E you are asked to write a comparative essay on any one of the following topics. So, a comparative essay is always written in comparison of two topics, in which you have to draw a proper comparison between the two particular topics. So, in first topic, you have given outdoor activities and playing video games. Now, these two are the two different topics and somehow related to activities. You have to draw a direct comparison with each other. Now, in comparative essay, it is little much different with that of the descriptive essay. In that, you have to write a proper introduction of both the topics. For example, if you're writing about outdoor activities and playing games, so you will write a little introduction about both of these. And then, first you will talk about outdoor activities, and in the next paragraph, you will write about playing video games. Now, as it is a comparative essay, so you have to keep almost your points similar. For example, if you are talking about children's point of view, then you have to talk about children's point of view of the both games, outdoor activities and playing video games. And if you're talking about an adult, that is it beneficial for adults, so you have to talk about playing games for the adults as well. Similarly, you have to talk about the pros and cons of outdoor activities and pros and cons of playing video games as well. Then at the end you will give your own suggestions and you'll conclude your essay. So in the second topic, you have to draw a comparison between text messaging to personal conversation. Now, personal conversation mean direct conversation and text messaging. So how they are different to each other and what are the benefits of it and what are the disadvantages of it. So these will be the points you will be talking about on, and at the end you will conclude your essay, and in the very last paragraph you will suggest your opinion that what do you like or what do you prefer. Now the length of the essay depends upon the material you have, because repetition is always discouraged in essays. So dear students, you have not to repeat any point if you have once written it at the beginning of the essay or at any point in the essay. So this is your self activity, you will do it yourself. It is encouraged that you write both of the essays because it will increase your writing skills, and you have to write it wholeheartedly so you could find out mistakes in your text yourself. So let's move to the next exercise, that is exercise F, in which you have to paraphrase the following stanza. Now this stanza is taken from your poem The Rain, and this is the first stanza of that poem. So you have already gone into the in-depth detail of that particular poem, so you have to just paraphrase it. So now before starting the paraphrase, I will just give a little introduction about what a paraphrasing is and how it is different from explanation. So dear students, in paraphrasing we just give the meaning or just tell the meaning of the phrases that we have in this stanza. We do not give any extra information, any other grammatical categories or poetic devices. You know that when we explain a particular stanza, we have to talk about the poetic devices as well, the punctuation, the symbols, the personification, the imageries, or other things which could add up into the stylistic devices of a stanza. But when it comes to paraphrasing, we just discuss about the gist of the lines, what is written in the lines, and we do not explain it and do not repeat any point. So, for example, you have a stanza of 6 lines or 5 lines, so your paraphrasing will also comprise of 6 to 7 lines, not more than it. You're not supposed to explain it, you're just supposed to describe or write it in easy wording so you could understand what writer or what poet is saying in the particular stanza. So now this was a little introduction about the paraphrasing. Now let's move to the paraphrasing of it. So this is the stanza. I hear leaves drinking rain. I hear rich leaves on top, giving the poor beneath, drop after drop. 'Tis a sweet noise to hear, these green leaves drinking near. Now here this is written in our own English. This is called this, and there is not any difficult word we have that we are supposed to write synonym for that. So we just have to write it in the simple English that is easy to understand for everyone. So in this stanza, poet hears the sound of falling rain on leaves. The leaves seem to be drinking water. The top leaves are growing in plenty, means in more amount. बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ रहे हैं और बहुत तेज़ी से बढ़ रहे हैं. Therefore rich, तो जो rich का word यूज़ किया गया है वो इसलिए नहीं किया गया. That is not literal. How could a plant be rich? तो एक plant की richness यही है कि उसके पास पत्ते बहुत ज़्यादा हैं, right? So this is how we can say that a plant is rich. So the top leaves are rich, the lower leaves are growing thin. मतलब वो कम अमाउंट में ग्रो कर रहे हैं और बहुत पतले ग्रो कर रहे हैं. सो दैट इज़ वाई दे आर पुअर. बट द रेन इज़ फॉलिंग इन हैवी शावर्स ऑन द टॉप रिच लीव्स. और रेन जो है वो हैवी शावर्स के साथ ऊपर के पत्तों पे पहले गिरेगी. ज़ाहिर बात है रेन ऊपर से आ रही है तो ऊपर ही पहले गिरेगी. बट द रेन वाटर इज़ फॉलिंग ड्रॉप आफ्टर ड्रॉप ऑन द lower thin leaves. But rain has not forgotten the lower or thinner leaves that are left behind or that are under the thick leaves. So, however, the music produced by the falling rain on the leaves is soft and sweet. So, और जो म्यूज़िक प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है बारिश की एक अपनी पर्टिकुलर साउंड होती है. सो बाय द फॉलिंग रेन ऑन द लीव्स इज सॉफ्ट एंड स्वीट. सो द म्यूज़िक दैट इज़ प्रोड्यूस्ड बाय द फॉलिंग रेन इज़ गुड टू ईयर्स, गुड टू हेयर. सो इन दिस paraphrasing you may see, dear students, we have just described or just explained a little what these phrases say or what are the inherent meanings in it. Now we have not explained it because when it comes to explanation we have to talk about the language, we have to talk about the other poetical devices along with the explanation of the one-to-one line. So that is it for today. Hope you would have understood the concept. So we'll be starting inshallah our next lesson from tomorrow. So till then, take care of yourselves and Allah Hafiz.